Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. I have foam clay and it's all Cobnut's fault. And she may be right, this does feel really nice. It doesn't feel like that cheap stuff I had. Now I am going to be making a geode from a skull. Yes, you heard that right. I am going to make a geode skull. And I'm going to use this foam clay to make myself a dimply space in his head. Now, you're probably thinking, foam clay with resin. Well, no, I'm not using resin. I'm using aquacast. No, I'm not using aquacast. I am using ResinCrete. Oh dear. Because I don't have any aquacast left, and I wanted bright white. Because I'm going to be using the colours black, fluorescent purple, purple and white with hints of silver. And I did think to myself, how am I going to make this dimply? I don't want it to be flat on the inside. I wanted more of a texture, because I'm going to be adding lots of crystals to it, and I wanted more umpy ollery kind of umpy bumpy. I don't know what word I'm trying to find, but I'm hoping you understand what I mean when I do it in a sec, because I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush. I think I used the end of a paintbrush, but I did have to process this in my head a little bit. I was thinking, if I push down, then that means it fills up. Yes. So my brain was working overtime. So I am using the bottom of a brush and I'm putting in little dimples, craters basically, so that the ResinCrete will fill in the gaps. And I am going to be doing several layers of the colours I've said, but try and make them uneven. What's the word? Lots of layering. We'll go with that. That'll do. Do layering. So now you can see the dimples in there, but I wanted more deeper dimples, so I do give it a good stab. And I do have to be careful that I don't squeeze the skull too much, otherwise the clay will stay to where it's squeezed and the actual mould will go back to how it is. So then you end up with a gap. So I think I start with purple. Yes, but I ended up wearing half of this. It's ridiculous. It really is. I mixed it too fast and not enough. Yeah, that stuff. ResinCrete in it first, and you'll have to excuse my nails. I've got clay up there. There's dye up there. It's ridiculous. I think wearing short nails makes your nails dirtier. I mean, wearing them. I mean, having short nails. Ay. So I've got my white, and yes, I'm using the fluorescent, and I've got absolutely no idea where that's come from. I don't know if it's coming Happy Mail, if it's coming mail that I've actually ordered. I just know it's been there a while, and I've never used it, and I just don't know where it's from. But it's a lovely colour. And as you can see, I'm not using a lot each time, just enough, just to make one little layer, and then I'll let it half cure before I add the next lot on. And the next lot will be white. So it'll be purple, white, I think black, then purple, and then I'll alternate colours, because I'm trying to make the geode effect with the ResinCrete. And these little cups come in handy for just a small amount. And again, I ended up putting a load all over me because I'm messy. And I'm just gonna put this in, give it a swirl around, try and get into those little crevices, and make sure that I've got enough space. for something else, for another colour, because I don't want it to be too level. And also, if you swiggle it around a little bit, it helps get rid of any bubbles in like eye sockets or nasal cavity, cheekbone. And I'm giving it a bit of a tap because I don't want to tap it too much in case I dislodge the purple or the foam clay. So it'll be time to do the black. Did I say black? I think I did. But you can see on the side there's a bit of purple where the white is, and that's okay because no geode is perfect. It's basically a lot of marbling with a lot of crystals attached to it. Thank you to my members, you are all awesome sauce. And if you check out the channels that they've all got, nearly all of them's got a channel, then give them some love, that'd be great. Now this one I make a right royal mess. You don't see it fall. Well, you can see it start to fall. Then all of a sudden, it's gone. And it's everywhere. I end up with black ResinCrete everywhere. And I must say, that colour, I think it's Jade. Yes. Quite possibly. It's very black. I mean, I did put quite a lot of it in because I wanted it to be black and not just grey. And yeah, it's black. It looks good. And it was fine where it was just then until I moved it. And now I'm trying to figure out how to get it to stay upright. And that little cap did not help. No. It did not. And then when I thought I'd got it right, you can see it's going timber. And that's what happened. I got a right mess. I thought I'm keeping it in because we all have these little accidents. And having seen the purple bit on the white, I quite liked smearing the black on the mould to see if it would actually cure on the mould so that I could pour another colour in and it would mix in, but not too much, with the next colour. And every now and again it just sort of like suck itself back because it was wet. And of course anything wet on a silicone thing will make like a beading. And it did take a while, but it did stay eventually. And the rest of it I'm just gonna smother it down, slap it down a bit, and just make some terrazzo there. Well, I said terrazzo. Chaps. Don't think that's the word I'm looking for, is it? Terrazzo chips. There we go, chips. What is it with me and food? Because before I used to call terrazzo chorizo because I couldn't get to the word. So now it's the ordinary purple from Temu, and this purple is beautiful. And it was Tina that sent me this one. I think she sent me the purple. I know I bought a couple of the colours myself. I'm going to say Tina sent it. I mean, it's purple. Who wouldn't want purple? This one's a little bit thicker than the others. And as you can see, my desk is not tidy at all. So I'm scraping out as much as I can because I don't want to waste any. And I still haven't picked up the terrazzo chips off this blue mat because it's still not quite cured because it being thin. If it was thicker, the heat would have dealt with it. So now I've got to wait for that lot to cure and hopefully not fall over. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it up so you don't have to watch the whole lot. And clean mat. Woohoo! For 5 seconds anyway. And I'm trying to be careful to undo this because I don't know at this point what the foam clay is doing. If it's gone hard, if it's sticky or what. So I'm trying to be really careful. But as you can see, it comes off and it looks like bubblegum has stuck to something. It really looks quite terrible. But it comes off a treat. Absolutely brilliant. And all this here is usable again. Absolutely usable if you put it in an airtight container or airtight bag. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to try and do something with this now. Cat, what are you doing? Ow! She's climbing all over me. Ah, my little barrel. But this lot, I thought, oh man, we're going to get this off. But look at that. How easy is that to get off? So easy. And this, even though it's a little bit dirty looking, is fine. I can use it. But I love all the umpiolas. Looks fab. It worked out just as I thought it would. Which surprises me, because what I had in my head, I didn't think I could get it done. But the skull has to be put the right way as soon as possible. Don't just leave it like I do, because that means it goes warped. So this bit is the only bit that's no good, because it cooked inside the mould. A quick clean up before I start and stick some crystals on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some rubbish out of my trash box as well. And I'm also using a silver pen. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I get a bit carried away when it comes to silver pens. And I think I put on too much. And I did also try and counterbalance it with black pen, just to tone it down a bit. But I also use some acrylic silver paste just to give it a bit more texture afterwards, because it all looks very flat at the minute, and that will change, because I am going to put everything on that head. But I do think I could have done with either a smaller purple crystal that I'm going to add, or taller other crystals that I add. You'll see when I put it all up. It does make sense eventually. Now, the eyes. I like the eyes. I also like them with the crystals I put in. But keep looking at it now and I'm thinking, maybe I should not have put the crystals in the eyes. Maybe I should have just left them as they were. So when you come to write a comment, which is hugely appreciated, thank you very much, because that's what we all need. Comments, likes, watches till the end. All for that silly algorithm. Can you please let me know what you think? If I should have left it as a skull or put crystals in the eyes. I mean, I can take them out. It might be a bit tricky, but I'm willing to, because I can't make my mind up. I really can't. I'm also in two minds whether to draw little dots on for eyes, because I'm a weirdo. Dear. But look at that texture on the top. That's really giving me ideas. I like it. I mean, you can do it with air-dry clay. You can do it with polymer clay if you wanted. But no, I think the foam clay is the best way to go. It's quicker. Because, I don't know. Yeah, I just like it better. It came out so easy. And I don't even know why I didn't use the cheap stuff. Oh yeah, I do. I don't know where I've put it. I don't think I threw it out. Or did I? I don't know. I've shifted this stuff around that many times I can't remember what's where. Oh, it's crackers. But yeah, as you can see, I'm over the top with the pen. So I've put on some silver and the silver paste and silver pen. And now I want to try and get it so I can glue in the crystals. Now, these crystals came from Tracy at Ministines GB, and she sells them in her eBay store. I think that's what she said. No, yes, eBay store. She's got an eBay store. So if you want any of them, you know where to go. But there's all sorts of different gradients. I also have some fish tank gravel, I think it is. I'm not sure if I have that from my fish tank, her fish tank, or if I bought it. My memory is absolutely shocking, I'm telling you. But there's teeny tiny bits of cut glass, like diamond shapes. There's big chunky ones there. They came with a unicorn globe light, like a little tiny fish tank, only I wanted the crystals, not the actual tank. They're only plastic. That one I've got in my hand is just plastic, but it's really nice. I wanted to make some more out of them as well. I have got a few separate to just mould, because I think they're really pretty. And there's all sorts of bits there from my box of doom, and if anybody watched my reindeer at Christmas, it was lovely. It looked really pretty. I spent a lot of time on that. Yeah, I left it on my desk. My cat, called Skittles, aka the Barrel, decided she didn't like it, or she wanted it on the floor so she could rub her head on it. Either way, it ended up on the floor and it smashed. And she walked away as if to say, it wasn't me. Yeah, so now it's in my box of doom. I will find little bits and things to do with it. I will. I don't waste anything. And I'm using quite a lot of super glue, but this super glue is really cheap. And it was £4, I think, off my local market. I need to get some more because I'm using it quite well. It's like a gel super glue, so it's not dripping everywhere. It's really quite nice, and it comes off your skin quite well too. I don't have much feeling in my fingers, but it doesn't take so long to get off. You see, I like to peel glue off my fingers and couldn't do that with the last lot. So now I'm sprinkling on the little bits, and I'm thinking, this is tedious. I'm sprinkling on little gems and little crystals and little pieces of glass, and it's taken a very long time, and I get lazy. I do, because what I do is I just tip it. I do a little sprinkle and think, stuff this. Nah, I'm just going to chuck it on and hope for the best. So where I was putting it, it wasn't getting into the places I needed it to, because it was sticking to my fingers, and I just thought, if I just chuck it on, then it'll fall to where I want it. And see, I'm just like, here we go, chuck it on, that'll do. And then tip it onto the mat, and then I can put it back into a bag or something. I put it into a little pot so I can use it again. And you can see it's very, very crystally. And this is part of the train. Oh no, I'm doing it again. Friendship Express, there we go. Oh my days. And that is with Tina, Sal, Susie and Amy, and I will put down their channels in my description, because every time I try and say people's channels, my mouth decides to say no. So check them out, they're absolutely fantastic, and there will be a playlist in the description too. And you can see I am still using lots of glue. And that bit started to dribble down the side, but because it's a gel and not a liquid, it slowly falls down, so I could add little bits to it of the crystals, and it worked out a treat. I quite like it. But you'll have to let me know what you think at the end. Should I keep the crystals in the eyes? Should I take them out? Does the crystals work like a geode? Do you think it looks like a geode? And should I do another one in a different colour? I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments. So I'm just finishing it off by adding more and more, and hopefully it all sticks nicely, and it does. And I don't know why I had to do that, like slap its face. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to find a space just to put it down, because now is where I put in just a few little bits and bobs. So if you like what you see, thank you for watching, give me a thumbs up, and I shall see you all next time. Don't forget to put a comment, tell me what you think, and check out the playlist below. Bye bye.